Hi guys, and welcome to Towns. Now this is a little different than I've usually been doing, but the reason I'm doing this video is because Towns is a very cool indie game that the only way it's gonna succeed, because it's a really awesome game, but it needs to get out there, so the only way it's gonna succeed is if its viewers really put their full force behind it and go and spread the word about Towns. So the download link is in the description. I'm playing the demo right now, and I'm just going to do some first impressions. I've already downloaded the game and played a little bit on it. I've figured out a lot of things, and I think I'm finally ready to go ahead and play. So I'm going to start a new map, and I'm going to start on a normal map, and I'm going to name it Flash World. So basically this is just a very different thing than I normally do for my channel, but I really wanted to do just a test drive of this game to see how it goes. Maybe it's future LP material, I do not know, but we'll see how it works out during this Let's Play, and we'll see how good the game is for you and everyone else. First of all, you'll notice in Towns that you have people, so just a lot of people just going all over the place, so it may be kind of stressful to try to figure out what to do with them. But mostly what you're going to want to try to do is open up your bottom menu and your side menu and your other side menu. So one thing about this game is there is a lot of menus that you have to get used to. This menu will show you around the, I guess the accessories and walls, utilities, you know, planning, roads, furniture. This will show you basically around the things you want to order or create or other things like that. This is your main task of operations here on the left. And then in the bottom, you will see your commands list. So I can choose chop, and then I'm going to select all these trees, and then they will all become highlighted in blue. So basically all my nice townspeople, they're all so stupid, but they're nice, they're all going to run over and attempt to very loudly chop down trees. It's going to be fun to watch. Who just killed who? Yeah, a tree keeper just died. So apparently the tree keepers don't want us to cut down their trees, but we killed them. So that's the best way to go about it. It's just the best way. So once you've got your wood, what you're going to want to do is go down here to zones. So you can only put things like, you can only put a crafting bench in a carpentry zone. So that's what we're going to do. First of all, we're just going to make a very quick little carpentry zone. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Yes, it is. And this is our little carpentry zone. So this is basically how you're going to set out your shops and your little things, like in your towns. That's what it's called, towns. So this is our carpentry zone. And with it, I am going to make a carpenter's bench. I'm going to set it right inside the carpentry zone. This is the only place it can go. Now, you'll notice my townspeople will begin to gather wood. I hope. Yeah, this guy will. He's a good boy. He's sleepy, though. He will gather wood and create me a carpenter's bench. Now, this carpenter's bench will be the bottom line for basically everything you need in this game. First of all, I'm going to go down here to mine, though, because we need other things other than just a carpenter's bench. And I'm going to select this stone. And then they will start mining stone with their hands. This reminds me of Minecraft, actually, quite a bit. And they will create, like, little stone ingots on the ground. That makes perfect sense. So, what you can do with that is create a wood detailer. Now you'll see over here on the side that it says down there that it needs a carpenter's bench to create this, 2 pieces of wood and a piece of stone, and it needs to be in a carpentry zone. So this is very specific, but I do have wood, I do have stone, I do have a carpenter's bench, and I'm going to put it in the carpentry zone, right next to the carpenter's bench. So now my townspeople are going to busy themselves running around creating me a little thing. Please. I said please very nicely, so apparently this one lady is just doing it. And you'll notice they'll go to the carpentry bench, because that is the main base of operations for everything else you're going to make. So they're going to take that final piece of stone there to the carpentry bench, and they're going to create me a little wood detailer. So this is what you're going to use to make yourself more advanced wooden items, and it's going to be fun. So I'm going to take, first of all, I want to show off, what do I want to show off? I guess I'm pretty much done here. Now that we got the this stuff, I'm going to show off stockpiles. So stockpiles is basically little storage rooms where you're going to keep all your stuff. So if I wanted a stockpile of weapons, I would take this and select this little area, and this is going to be where I store all my unused weapons. And I'm going to keep a little stockpile for food, also right by the carpentry's bench here. And then I'm going to create a little kitchen zone. Maybe not a kitchen zone, maybe a masonry zone. I'm going to create that right behind the crafting, carpentry zone. Crafting zone, come on. I play way too much Minecraft. And this is going to be our little masonry shop. So, this is looking pretty good, actually. This is the farthest I've got without losing a townsperson already. But it's very interesting if you go over to these pear trees. It's interesting, people. If you right-click the pear trees, you can say gather, and then your townspeople will busy themselves gathering you pears and apples, and I think that will help restore their hunger, because these guys do get hungry. If you right-click on them, it will show their HP, defense, and damage, and you can go up to your little citizens list here, and it will show you their hunger if you right-click, mouse over them, actually. So his turns to eat is at 10,000 right now, but it's going down quickly. So he's actually very full and half-happy. And one of those days where you're just half-happy, that's what he is. 52 out of 100. I'd say today is a kind of a 52 out of 100 day for me in happiness. But anyway, it may be a lot better if I actually am able to complete this video. Now, basically we've got, I say basically a lot, we've got everything set out here. And yes, they are taking the pears right back to the prepared food stockpile. So anytime a person gets hungry, they are going to be able to go right here and eat a pear, just like that person did. They stole one of my pears. It's not a very nice person. Alright, I think what we can do is finally get to the more interesting aspects of the game. One thing I should go over before we start, though, is see this little level button here that I'm mousing over. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not, but this level thing, I have been staying on level 1 so I can place different things. But there are lots of different levels in the game. You can go down to level 0 and everything will disappear. You are seeing 0 level. And if you go up to level 2, then you will see everything above level 1, but you will not be able to select anything on level 1. As you can see, it's all air. So you're going to be using this levels counter a lot, and I can go all the way up to 12, and it will show me all these mountains and stuff that wasn't there before. So this is very useful. Do not forget to use this, because you can reveal a lot of things. But for the most part, if you're building on flat ground, you're going to be staying on level 1. So I'm going to scroll back down to there. And now we are back on ground level. And up here, you can pause your game, and that'll pause everybody while you do things. So that's a very, very useful feature. It kind of reminds me of the Zoo Tycoon games, where you had the same little map up here, and you could turn grid on and all that stuff. It was very fun. But anyway, let's put the game back into Drive, and I'm going to show off a couple more things. Basically, I'm just going to show off the soldiers, and then I'm going to let you guys figure out the rest for yourself, because there is a lot more to this game. I'm going to go to my citizens, and I'm going to take all the strong guys, and I'm going to make them soldiers. So I'm going to take these guys, and I'm going to put them all as soldiers. So now we got 3 soldiers. These guys are going to patrol and protect my people from, apparently, tree guardians, or whatever those other things are called. I don't know. In Snow World, you can sometimes get Yetis, which are very, very detrimental to your town. Was detrimental the right word to use there? I have no idea. I don't know what that means. You can't expect me to know that. Anyway, let's go to some weapons here. So you can see the different kinds of weapon you can make. You can make wood, stone, silver, other, iron, bone, and gold. So I think bone is actually better than iron. I think they go down this way. So silver is a little less than iron, and bone is a little less, and gold is the best thing here. Unlike in Minecraft, where it was the worst thing, gold is now the best thing here, and that does kind of make sense. I think it probably should have been that way in Minecraft too, but I enjoy the diamonds. Anyway, basically, you're going to get these weapons, and I am going to order a little wooden longsword. So these guys are going to take my order. They're going to gather some wood, and they are going to take it right here and make a wooden longsword for me, hopefully. Well, that lady is doing all the work. Look at all these other gals just sitting around doing nothing. She's doing all the work. Alright, so hopefully she's going to put that, oh yes, and he's going to go right away and pick up that sword. So now he is armed. And we can go back here and look at different types of armors. I say that weird. that we want to equip our people with. Now, there are several different kinds of armors. Just to go over them quickly: wood, iron, goblinite, diorite, zombite, ogrite, golden, bone, spiderite, hobgoblin sight, snickerite. That sounds like a candy, snickerite, gulite, and silver set. So there are tons of different, not iron, just wooden armor that we can get. Wooden armor. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, they're going to start making that for themselves. And I'm just going to tell them to kill this badger in their free time. Just anytime you want to, you can just kill that badger. So, I have only gotten into the very, very little parts of the game. Basically, I'm going to leave you with this. If you click the dig key and select this little place that you want your guys to dig, they will begin digging here, and then you can go down to level 0. And then you can go down to -1 because we have dug a little more. Now I'm going to select dig again, and we can continue to dig down. So if we keep selecting this eventually, well, I guess I can't get to that. But let's see. Maybe not. Let's see, we're going to get, if we go down to -1, we will eventually find some dungeon stone down here. Somewhere on the map. Maybe we have to dig down a little deeper in some other maps. I don't know. But eventually there's going to be some dungeon stone down here, because under every town there is a dungeon. So if you dig down farther enough with a dig command, you'll eventually get down to a dungeon, and that's where you can start killing your spiders and other things. So this game will prove to be extremely interesting to anybody that wants to give it a chance, and it's free for the demo, so I very much encourage you to go try it out. I have been enjoying myself a lot with this game in the recent hours. Actually, it's taken me hours to figure out what to do, but hopefully my little guide will get you started very quickly. So there's so much more to do, but I guess I'm going to leave that up to you. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy Towns. Download link is in the description, their site link anyway. The full version costs either $10 or $15 off the top of my head. I don't know right now, but it's a very cheap cost. It's even cheaper than Minecraft. So if you can afford Minecraft, you can afford Towns, and I think you will enjoy it just as much. So thank you guys for watching once again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.